what's up guys? Welcome back to Just JP. My name's Justin, and today we are doing a viewer's choice or viewer's request. This is Renaissance with the song Ocean Gypsy, and this is a request by Ignatz75, hopefully I pronounced that right, Kathy Wood, and RTW Biker. So you three, thank you guys so much for the recommendation. I have never heard of this band. I do not know this song, as the usual. Renaissance are an English progressive rock band, best known for their 1978 UK top hit, Northern Lights. Also, just while I have your attention really quick, there's been a few requests for a few longer progressive rock songs. For example, Supper's Ready with Genesis. Although I'm not opposed to doing longer songs, personally for me, as a first listen, I feel like I can never quite give you a full scope and my full opinion of a song that long, typically one that goes above maybe 15 minutes. Only because in those songs there's really so much to get into that I don't know if I can properly break it down the way I typically do and give you the full scope of not only my opinion but what I appreciate in it, because it's so long and there's a lot of parts to it. And it's not that I'm not familiar with songs of that length. However, even those songs, even if I do enjoy them on my first listen, it usually takes me a few more listens to really understand it and really kind of figure out where I lie with it. So if there's a way that you guys can think of in the community for me to do that, for me to do a 20+ minute song, maybe break it up in some way into separate videos so that way you get what you guys are looking for in those epics, but I can properly dissect and react to it in the way that I do on this channel. So if there's a way that you guys can figure out that I can do that while not making like a 40+ minute video, or if there's a way that you think I can break it down, let me know in the comments, because I'm open to doing the songs. I just want to structure it properly as a video. So without further ado, thank you guys so much for the request. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. Let's get into the song though, which I don't exactly have pulled up. There we go. Join me in the comments down below for discussion. Please let me know what you guys think of the song, and join me on Twitter if you want. It's up to you. Let's get into it. This is Renaissance with Ocean Gypsy.
Try to take it all away, learn her freedom just inside a day, and find her soul, find their fears allayed. Try to make her love their own, they took her love, they left her there, they gave her nothing back that she would want to own. Gold and silver rings and stones, that's slowly off the moon. No one else can know, she stands alone. Sleeping dreams will reach for her, she cannot say the words they need. She knows she's alone, and she is free. Ocean gypsy of the moon, the sun has made 1,000 nights for you to hold. Ocean gypsy, where are you? The shadows followed by the stars have turned to gold. Time to Then she met a hollow soul, filled him with her light and was consoled. She was the moon and he the sun was gold. Eyes were blinded with his light, the sun she gave reflected back the night. Moon was waiting almost out of sight. Softly ocean gypsy calls, silence falls, the stars are wild. They smile and sadly for her where she falls. Just the time before the dawn, lay shackled to the tide. The ebbing waves were turning, spreading wide. Something gone within her eyes. Her fingers lightly stroked the sand. Her battered soul was lost. She was abandoned. Silken threads like wings still shine. Winds take pleasure, still make patterns in her lovely hair. So dark and fine, stands on high beneath the seas, cries no more, her tears are dried. Oceans weep for her, the ocean sighs. Ocean gypsy of the moon, the sun has made 1,000 nights for you to hold. Ocean gypsy, where are you? Shadows follow diamond stars have turned to gold, turned to
That was beautiful. Honestly, that was absolutely beautiful. Her voice is magical. If I could think of one word to describe, let me bring this a little closer. If I can think of one word to describe her voice, it was absolutely magical. The lead singer's name, Annie Haslam, I believe is how you pronounce her name. Love, love, love her voice. Her voice is so light, and if I can use the word ethereal, it's very airy. It just floats and it's, when I first saw the band named Renaissance, my immediate kind of thoughts, okay, it's going to be some sort of progressive rock that's maybe a little cheesy, maybe sounds a little bit medieval, being Renaissance, it's going to have some elements kind of like that. But it does have certain theatrical and even very dramatic elements in there, instrumentally and with her vocals. But what I got was a very straightforward, simple yet powerful progressive rock song. And honestly, I thought the whole thing was absolutely magical, enchanting, if you will. Besides her voice, the one thing that really stood out to me is the piano. In the little solo that it does, it's very classical inspired. It's very beautiful. And as I've mentioned before, and I'm sorry to keep on mentioning this point, but this is the kind of progressive rock that I like because it tells a beautiful story through the talent of the musicians and the singer without forcing it down your throat, without telling you directly or slapping you in the face saying, hey, we have this amazing keyboard player, piano player. Hey, we have this amazing guitar player. Let me show you how many scales I can play in under 60 seconds. No, they let their talent show through their storytelling, their songwriting, and the music itself. And I think that is one of the most beautiful things to do, is to just create a perfect flow and mood. And speaking of flow, the song flows effortlessly. Effortlessly. It seems this song is very natural, it's very organic in the way that it progresses. It opens up very beautifully with her vocals and the main mood of the song building up. The chorus, I love the chorus. I'm going to get back to the chorus in just a moment. It goes into its break, which is just a nice classically inspired with a piano break. And then it climaxes, coming back to another verse and then ending in the chorus once again. This song sounded a bit like a stage play, but with slightly less theatricalness or drama to it. That's kind of what I saw the whole time, in that it was telling a story. I could see the stage set out before me. I could see the characters and the plot moving along absolutely beautifully. But it wasn't so theatrical that it was like, as I've mentioned, it's like, up here it's overblown or anything over dramatic. It's just beautiful, honestly. I honestly don't have a lot to say musically about it except that her voice, the piano, the whole tone of it, everything's just absolutely magical. I think it's awesome. I think this is very pleasurable to listen to. It's pleasing to listen to. And then in getting to the lyrics, once again, originally when I first read the title Ocean Gypsy, I was thinking of sirens, right? From Greek mythology, Odysseus ran into them. They sing, sailors are attracted to them, and they crash into the rocks to their death. As I was going over the lyrics, and I wasn't really following the lyrics, to be honest, while I was listening. I was just honestly just enjoying the music because I did find it very, very enjoyable. Let me kind of really read into them a little bit now. Tried to take it all away, learn her freedom just inside a day, and find her soul to find their fears allayed. Tried to make her love their own. They took her love, they left her there. They gave her nothing back that she would want to own. All right, so me reading slightly more into it, I'm kind of getting the picture of someone forced into an arranged marriage, this ocean gypsy, because it was talking about, they tried to make her love their own. They took her love, blah, blah, blah. They gave her nothing back that she would want. And then the next verse, gold and silver rings and stones, dances slowly of the moon. No one else can know she stands alone. So they gave her gold, they gave her jewels, and that means nothing to her. That's not what she wants. She's still sad. She did not want to be in this arranged marriage at all, from what it seems. But, let's see. The second verse, then she met a hollow soul, filled him with her light, and was consoled. She was the moon, and he, the sun, was gold. Let me read a little bit more. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of the story I'm getting is this girl was forced into an arranged marriage with someone she didn't want to be with, had no love for her, and she had no love for this person. They tried to shower her with gifts. She didn't want any of that. She found someone else that was possibly in the same position or of some lower position. When it says, then she met a hollow soul. But she ends up dying at the end. Maybe their love was discovered. I don't know. But I like the way it's written. When I was in high school, I took poetry class. That class changed, I don't want to say my life, but it definitely changed the way I looked at writing as a whole. From poetry into classical literature and into short stories and things like that. The way that this is written, I really enjoy it because it reminds me of classical poetry. It's much more straightforward. Let's not be cross. It's very straightforward. It's not like reading a Scarlet Letter. Which, by the way, I read in high school, and everyone else around me was like, I can't understand this. I don't know why. It seemed a pretty straightforward book. I mean, it wasn't that hard to understand. I don't know. Anyways, no offense if you didn't understand it. Spark notes. But yeah, I like everything about this song. I'm very interested, honestly, to hear more from them. So thank you guys so much for the recommendation. Ignat75, Kathy Wood, and R2W Biker. Thank you guys for this because I really did enjoy this and I would love to listen to the rest of this album. Let me just see quickly. 4 songs, 3 of them on side A and 1 on side B. The one on side B, the song of Scheherazade, I think that's how you pronounce it, Scheherazade, 25 minutes long. So my point made earlier in this video still stands when it comes to songs pretty much above like 15 minutes, somewhere above that. Help me figure out a way to kind of break those down because I don't know, I find them hard to do on a very first listen. Give me more music like this because this was actually really good. It seemed like kind of symphonic prog, but there weren't, as far as I could tell, there weren't like necessarily symphonic instruments like cellos and violins and stuff, but they had the sound that I would love to see them live with an orchestra backing them up because I think that would sound absolutely beautiful and amazing. I know. How many times have I said beautiful in this video? Probably about 21. Seriously appreciate it. I really do. This video is pre-recorded and stuff, but like, if I could tell you live that I really do appreciate it, then join me on Twitter. I'll tell you live. Join me in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought of the song. Join me on Twitter. Thank you guys so much for watching. Just JP. I'll see you later.